Good. Looks like we're live on YouTube again. Right? Weirdly enough, YouTube and Facebook do not have persistent chats. So every time you start streaming, you have to open another stream, which is why it's also very detrimental when you DC. People are probably stuck in limbo thinking the other video is going to go live again when it won't. They have to literally go to my channel again and go to my new video. My camera colors are fucked up too. Good. I think it, I don't know. It might be so I had a problem a couple days ago in which my computer rebooted. Or, my power supply, my double conversion ups was having issues. And it resulted in me having to restart everything. And when I started up, my BIOS, my fucking motherboard reset. Found out my motherboard BIOS battery was dead, which is relatively rare, but it does happen. Yeah, so it actually caused all my settings to be lost. And I guess maybe I reverted to some of the settings and they weren't actually able. I might have overclocked my memory too much, maybe. Thank you, Smokey. That's unfortunate, though. Yeah, the funny thing is, even though every other platform disconnected me, Facebook did not. Facebook was there waiting for me. Stream is still live, guys. It just had, like 5 minutes of dead air. It was just sitting there waiting for me. Oh, what a nice streaming service. If only they didn't actively try to kill it. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, I'm just testing disconnect protection, guys. Mm-hmm. Oh. Good. Well, where were we? We're taking a look at a video to take a look at tonight, guys. I played PlanetSide today. I was getting 15 to 40 FPS. I used to get over 100 FPS average on the same hardware. Well, there's probably something that happened to your hardware in the last decade that's changed that. If you played 8 years ago, you weren't getting over 100 FPS, because I wasn't, and I had pretty good hardware back then. There might be a disconnect between memory, too. Back when I used to play, yeah. It was tough to get 70. Once again, there's a reason that I have Afterburner in my top right corner at all times, because when I don't, it leads to a scenario where you don't really keep track of your FPS, or don't diligently keep track of your FPS. Everything's back up. Yep. Well, we'll see if it happens again. If it does, that means my XMP profile that I'm using on my memory is not stable. And I'll just turn it off. Probably means I know what that is, but if it doesn't, shit. Okay, what we're talking about. What a shitty story Rebel Moon is. Rebel Moon apparently is pretty terrible. There's also some other interesting stuff going on here. Oh, Linus Techtainment. We might watch Linus Techtainment. See if I get muted on YouTube. I might. What else was going on here? Ah, the worst items. A lot of good stuff tonight. Let's take a peek, guys.
Right, unlike the subject of today's video, I'm not going to waste your time with long, tedious preambles that go nowhere and suck your will to live so that you end up looking more ill than the characters in this turd of a movie. Let's just get right down to it, shall we?
So angry.
Rebel Moon sucks. It's nothing but 2 hours and 14 minutes of bloated, self-indulgent, derivative, narratively incontinent, visually depressing, clunkily written nonsense. And it's the final nail in the coffin of the idea that Zack Snyder still has something to offer as a filmmaker. I know, right? Who would have thought that a rejected Star Wars script that was so bad even Disney wouldn't touch it, made by a man who hasn't produced a good movie in almost 15 years, would turn out to be an expensive disaster? Damn, man, even I had a tiny flicker of hope that Rebel Moon might turn out to be the next sci-fi adventure epic that we've all been waiting for, but after suffering through it for what felt like 2 ice ages, I can confidently say that it won't. Instead of learning from all the criticisms and mistakes swirling around his previous movies, Snyder's somehow decided to double down on all of his worst tendencies as a filmmaker for this one. And the end result is a movie that's crushingly unoriginal and boring, desperately aping the structure and setup of Star Wars, but with every ounce of personality and fun stripped away. So fuck it, let's just get this over with, shall we? Rebel Moon takes place in a galaxy far, far away, dominated by a conflict between an evil tyrannical empire that controls most of the major systems, and a small but growing resistance movement on the outer rim determined to win back their freedom. Our protagonist, on the other hand, lives a simple life as a farmer on an obscure planet far removed from the conflict. Well, that is until one day when the Empire shows up and demands resources from them, forcing her to venture out from her sheltered life in search of someone who can lead her to the resistance. Soon her journey brings her to a local spaceport, a wretched hive of scum and villainy if you ever saw one, where she hooks up with a handsome rogue who agrees to take her off the planet. But it's not long before her efforts attract the attention of the Empire, who hope to use her as a means of finding the resistance so they can use their giant orbital super weapon to crush them for good.
Something very familiar.
Oh my goodness, Zach, however do you come up with these original ideas? If I had to sum up Rebel Moon in a nutshell, I'd say it's Star Wars crossed with the Magnificent Seven, with all the fun, energy, wonder, and joy sucked out of it. It's a film without a distinct personality, or a soul, or even a valid reason for its own existence. It really is Zack Snyder's idea of what a space opera should look like, and it's just as bleak, grim, washed out, humorless, and grindingly slow as you'd expect. For a start, none of the characters have got anything even resembling a personality. Pretty much everyone's serious, subdued, stoic, and emotionally closed off. Really, they're nothing more than their predetermined archetypes. The disgraced general, the mysterious swordswoman, the untrustworthy smuggler, the exiled prince, and the wide-eyed farm boy. Jesus, even Korra, the main character, is your typical brooding ex-military operative with a dark past who just so happens to have a massive personal connection to the main antagonists. I know this because she straight up tells us her entire life story with a couple of excruciating monologues that go on forever and sound like they were written by a 12-year-old fanfic author. There's even a random droid voiced by Anthony Hopkins of all people who totally isn't trying to be C-3PO and who literally runs away about 30 minutes into the film and is never seen again. To be be honest though, I can't really blame him, because I certainly wouldn't want to be in this fucking movie. Considering it clocks in at well over 2 hours, it's amazing how little time and effort the script spends on the dynamics of the main group. Watching a ragtag bunch of misfits with different skills and personalities sparking off each other and learning how to work together is the kind of easy win that any half-decent writer can exploit, but there's just nothing to latch onto here. Part of the problem, like I say, is that there's no strong personalities to bounce off each other, but the other big issue is that none of the characters even seem to have unique skills they can use. The general never gets to use his military experience or strategic thinking to plan some big operation. The prince's royal connections mean nothing to the group's mission. The swordswoman barely gets to use her plasma swords that are totally not lightsabers, trust me. The end result is a bunch of sad generic sacks thrown together with no particular purpose in mind that I don't know anything about and pretty soon stopped caring. When one of them
ChatGPT would have been better.
down an enemy ship in a supposedly tragic
Adderall
I felt
ready.
Absolutely nothing, because I barely even
Just
knew
crack
who
some
he
Adderall,
was.
guys, and just
The
flow
protagonist
consciousness.
isn't
Just
exactly
keep
a
spitting it
compelling
out.
window into this world
Just
either.
because it comes out of your
Laura's
brain, it
just
means
as
it's good,
boring
right?
and lifeless as everyone else in this movie, and she's not helped by an apathetic performance by Sofia Boutella. Boutella's been a star in the waiting for like 10 years now, and I'm beginning to suspect there's a reason she's never made it as a leading lady. Don't get me wrong, she's definitely got the physicality for a role like this, but she doesn't have the screen presence or the acting range to carry a film on her own. It's not much better on the production side of things either. The visuals are just as dark, murky, and
Yeah,
washed out
that's
as every
kind of what
other Zack
ChatGPT
Snyder
does. Her
movie ever made.
flow
And the
consciousness
irony
Adderall
is
writing
that
is
most
kind
of the
of
shots
does
are
that too.
frustratingly out of focus to the point where it feels like you're watching the movie through fucking cataracts. The action sequences are dull and lacking in energy, and overindulge Snyder's obsession with slow-mo shots at the most inappropriate times.
Ah,
Considering
300?
so much of the combat is up close and personal.
Does Zack Snyder
it's
do
weird and
300?
bloodless and neutered. You get the impression he wanted to do a much more gritty and violent kind of movie, but he was forced to hold back to get that all-important mass market appeal. Don't worry, Zach, nobody's gonna watch this film anyway. Ultimately, if Star Wars was a dorky but enthusiastic teenager eager to
Was Zack Snyder? It was Zack Snyder. Holy shit, I didn't even know that. Just 300 just has the fucking weird fucking slow motion scenes just randomly thrown in that are to heavy metal music. Just everywhere. Yeah, like exactly that. It's 300. Yeah. And the visuals in 300 were great. It's a fucking terrible movie, but the visuals are fantastic. Yeah, and it's just like out of nowhere, just heavy metal music starts playing and you got slow motion stabbing and shit. Yeah. Oh, Zack Snyder. 300. That explains a lot. That explains a lot.
With D&D with you, then Rebel Moon is his moody emo brother, desperately trying to replicate what he thinks is cool and edgy, but with no real personality of his own. It's a film
The
that
fields? The fucking grain fields, too?
replicate what he thinks is cool and edgy, but with no real
The grain field shots? Yeah. Yeah, 300. Yeah.
personality of his own. It's a film that lacks its own sense of identity and fails to inspire any sense of fun or adventure made by a man
I didn't even know he did
completely enslaved
300.
to the task he's given himself. Really,
That
it
explains
was
it.
a waste of hundreds of millions of dollars, and more importantly, it was a waste of 134 minutes of my life. And for your sake, I suggest you don't make the same mistake I
I'm gonna
did.
watch it.
Anyway,
I'm gonna watch
that's
it.
all
I
I've
have
got
to
for
watch it now.
today.
Thanks for the recommendation,
Go
Critical
away
Drinker.
now.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm actually gonna watch it. What do you mean? What do you mean don't watch it? No, that he means actually watch it. Most annoying thing about the movie was the high-tech empire for some needed grain from some poor agricultural colony. Uh-huh. Yeah? Well, I don't plan on paying for it, but, you know. Your time is worth money, too, so that's something to consider. Games are there's plenty of free-to-play games, guys. That doesn't mean they're worth playing. Just because they're free doesn't mean they're worth playing. Yeah. Zack Snyder, I guess, can be summed up as heavy metal Spartan stabbing. Heavy metal Spartan stabbing. Stabbing to heavy metal music. Yeah. That's Zack Snyder. Yeah, very spot on. Very spot on. People just copy pasting the joke about someone's review being better than watching the movie. That's the point. Concept of Anthony Hopkins as a wise immortal droid, kind of cool. The rest is crap. Well, I mean, if they actually used it, it sounded like they didn't use the droid at all. This film felt like the first time DM listened to a few 40K, I don't know who DM is, 40K podcasts, and then made a let's collect all the characters campaign before the fun starts. Okay. This is how I imagine AI-generated movie to be. I mean, prior to AI coming around, basically this existed already, which I termed Adderall writing. Flow of consciousness shit that you just spit out while you're on an Adderall trip. Breaking down choreographed scenes. Okay. What else do we got going on, guys? Oh. AVE needs his Christmas joy. Watched an AVE in a while. He doesn't really put out movies that often. What's the other good one? Nerdrotic I don't watch. We could. Oh. Let's see if Tech Tips mutes my YouTube channel, guys. Let's see if Linus mutes my channel. What is this? We don't normally watch Linus Techtainment, but not Tech Tips, Techtainment. But occasionally we do. It's for the entertainment value. It's Christmas.
Oh my God. Here it is, guys. For the low, low price of $13,000 US, I got the world's biggest TV smuggled out of China. Let me tell you,
it's not a mini LED.
That was not easy. I mean, look at the size of this thing.
As it turns out, you can basically ship anything pretty much anywhere unless it's embargoed. As it turns out, if you have money.
115 inches. There is no way you are.
Wait, is it an OLED?
Thing.
Mini OLED?
100
Mini LED? 2D OLED might not be mini LED. It might just be mini backlit.
15 inches. There is no way you are sneaking it anywhere. It came on a pallet.
That's where you buy a laser projection screen, by the way.
Back of the truck. Guys, I gotta give you an idea of the scale of this thing. Can we get a normal size human out here? Look at this. The part about unboxing it on the truck, that's a joke, right?
No, that was real. We're gonna have to get this crate off if we're gonna get the TV off.
Why can't we just put it on the lift?
That's too big. It's too big for the lift.
That's what she said.
For context, guys, this beast is triple the size of the best-selling TVs in North America, and you can't even get it here. Why? Well, China has put it on its no export list. Give this the old...
So it is embargoed?
Okay. I was kind of thinking, there's probably some padding in the crate, some extra... It's right there. You know what's funny though is I've seen this IMAX Enhanced badge on things, including my laptop. But
He wears Guy Shadow?
I've seen it on where I'm like...
He totally wears Guy Shadow.
Yeah.
Why aren't you available in North America?
Okay, we do have some theories about that. We're gonna talk about them later though. Okay, I think I got it. Oh. Yeah, it's not gonna fall. Well, we wanted it to fall.
Oh no, it's gonna fall.
Oh, it's gonna fall.
It's gonna fall now.
And now I'm stuck.
Entertainment, guys.
Too wide for the truck.
Okay, so maybe we won't wait until later for all of these. One of our theories is that it's simply too large for the logistics.
Well, quantum obviously is not. It's not made of quantum particles. Yeah, obviously marketing. But LED, mini LED is what's going to eventually replace OLED, which has none of the disadvantages of OLED, which is a bunch of tiny, tiny, tiny little LEDs. Tiny little LEDs, as the name implies, tiny little LEDs. But it is inherently extremely expensive to produce, and there's only a handful of basically prototype models that are available. I I think there's one that's a really big TV that's available. It's like $40,000 or 50 or 60. It's something insanely expensive. When you see mini LED used on monitors right now, it's nothing to do with it being mini LED panel. It's a mini LED backlit panel, meaning there's a bunch of mini LEDs behind the panel that's used for lightings for localized dimming. However, maybe it is. That's why his question is whether or not this is actually a mini LED TV.
System that currently exists for transporting TVs around the world. Never mind getting it to the store, how is the customer supposed to get this thing home? Okay.
Now getting this off the truck is gonna be fun. The package is around 230 pounds.
Third.
It's got a handle here though. Up in the bottom of the TV. Oh yeah, it totally is. This is just in tape. So we need to have the wooden pallet.
Small problem. This
Oh,
is a
blood.
lift over the. Oh wait, have we done the sponsor read?
No, we haven't.
Oh.
No, we were supposed to get into the basement a lot faster.
Okay, well why don't we segue to our sponsor,
Huh.
Thorum. Check out their rings and watches made from unique materials.
Paid a lot of money for that. It's fun. Oh.
Now we sell it, and we were supposed to remove the thing securing it to the other pallet. Now we have no real way of moving it because it's a slide off the top style box, and we don't have new straps to strap it back together.
1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh!
All right.
All right. Oh my!
You okay? You
My
okay?
feet.
Oh, your
my
feet.
Yeah. My feet. My foot.
You got it? Here.
Yeah, got it.
They're fine, guys. This is
driver said, "Oh, it's
Imagine
not too
Streamers opening a TV.
Which I think says a lot about the driver.
They don't want to show Linus's house.
a lot about
Why
us
not?
as well.
Why not, Linus?
Because we're dying up here.
I'm not showing my house.
That's not what I expected to happen.
You raise me up.
Oh, sorry, you okay? Yeah, we're good.
Woo! How the hell are we gonna get this into the house?
Do you have a cart?
No.
If this was in the shape of a barbell, I could lift it.
Sure, Adam. Okay, how's that?
We're on the pallet. You know what? The good news is that when you buy this in China, it comes with free installation. Can you imagine if this TV got water damage before we get it in there?
That's a like diagonal size.
And then what's this?
Kilograms, so 171.
That's like 400 pounds. That must be the freight weight.
That's like for the entire packaging.
It says 171 kilograms, which is way higher than what they had on the website.
Yeah.
That explains why it was impossible to move.
Yeah, because that's 400 pounds.
And that's the manufacture date.
So it's pretty freaking new.
It's pretty new.
This was made 52 days ago.
Oh, Lions have news.
Plug it in to see if there's dead pixels.
Definitely don't have one.
What are they going to do if there's dead pixels?
It has to be TCL authorized like installation. We're definitely not.
Oh, I mean, that's
TCL
basically what having a sponsor is, Slane. So,
authorize
yeah.
us.
Okay, watch out, you're hitting the column on the way in.
You know what? We could get all the way to what, like 140, 150 inches before it wouldn't get through the door?
I think that's probably too small.
Yeah, we're fine.
Go bigger.
Wow, that's
That's
some nice cardboard juice that thankfully scraped off before it got in the house. Got any more of those Band-Aids?
No.
Stepped on a nail. I just want to appreciate the scale of this thing. How big do you think this TV is relative to
74
that
inches.
box? 55 inches?
What do you suppose is on the TV in the background, guys? They have to blur out. That's the real question. This is the actual tainment, is what is on this TV that has to be blurred right here.
75-inch TV. The thing about diagonal measurements.
Volume
is that
difference is
it's
too
not
different.
linear.
It's not.
A 65-inch
You're just meant to
TV
listen to my
is
voice.
way
Also,
bigger
like
than
that.
a 55-inch TV. And a 115-inch TV, well, it's stupid. What do you think of our new TV?
Volume difference is too great. What do you mean?
Here,
What does
come
it
help
even
me
mean,
find it.
guys?
It weighs almost 200 kilograms.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
I'm pretty impressed that we could move it at all then.
I wasn't helping. You did great.
Don't mind us.
It's worth noting, guys, that there are home displays that you can buy that are larger. The difference is that for something like a Samsung The Wall, it comes in a multi-panel assembly that you then stitch together. So while there are no bezels, it's not really the same as this single pane of glass, one-piece display.
There's 5
One
years
piece?
of energy.
Oh my God.
Thingy, so this is like apparently top tier.
Okay.
Green.
What does that even
People are
mean, though?
sleeping.
We
What, on
haven't really
Christmas?
talked
No
about
way.
feeds.
No one
It's
sleeps on Christmas.
5,000 nit peak
No one-
brightness. We have
no one shows up at your
idea
house on
what
Christmas.
kind of window size that's going to be, but if
Speaking of which, my brother's over.
5%, 2%. Yeah. It's going to be eye-searing.
So here, on there it says 4 candelas per watt. A candela is equal to a nit, 5,000 nits. That means that this TV can pull 1,250 watts.
At this stage, if we
At Chinese claimed brightness levels, by the way. Have you ever shopped on Amazon and looked at the lumens flashlights put out? I like pointing this out all the time. Next time you buy a flashlight, look at the lumens on it and just buy the 10,000 watt LED flashlight from China that's 10,000 lumen flashlight from China that literally looks like a 100 lumen flashlight because it's totally 10,000 lumens. Yeah. This is, by the way, why tech tubers actually test brightness levels.
try to do the review of the TV in this video, it's going to be a feature film. So this is just going to be unboxing, and we're going to try it out. And then, I mean, we're going to run this thing through its paces, right?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's an actually incredible TV.
Second video. By the way, speaking of second videos, lmg.gg/floatplane, we're definitely going to have some extras from this one over there.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that
Sponsored.
one is only 0.5 watt.
Okay, I'm not sure if I 100% believe that, but if it's anywhere near that, that does away with one of our other theories for why it couldn't be exported out of China, which was maybe that it wouldn't meet international energy efficiency requirements.
What? No way. No way. Probably has something to do with it just being, there's a spat back and forth between US and China as far as what's embargoed. Like we aren't shipping out, I believe, certain NVIDIA GPUs right now, for instance, that can be used for AI. What else aren't we shipping over to China? Some chips, China, we have embargoed chips from China, I believe from one of the manufacturers there. Is it Hui? Basically because it found a bunch of spyware in them. And obviously there's tariffs too, the whole 30% tariff thing. Yeah. LED flashlights on Amazon. Yep.
Oh, okay.
They don't lie at all.
Cool. Big reveal. Wait, are we ever transporting this thing back to the office? You guys wanted this for a video wall
you
for
said
like
you were
virtual
gonna
production.
keep it.
Well, yeah, but I was kidding.
Really?
I have a 3D projector screen in my garage I haven't even installed yet. No way. No way. Does it come with a box for it? Yeah, come on. Here we go.
Yo, the TV in here is huge.
Wow.
Okay. Hey, Linus, you just got a brand new room.
Yeah.
Does it have VESA mounting?
No,
What?
it does not.
Are you serious?
At least there was no evidence anywhere on their website or documentation that they have it. They have a proprietary mounting scheme.
Oh my.
Look at the size of these screws.
Look at the size of this
Look at
foam.
Hey,
You
Linus,
use wall anchors for it?
this is actually pretty useful.
What is it?
That's the marking for
for
where you
mounting holes.
mount the hose.
Oh, perfect. Let's hold on to that.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap, it is not.
Yeah. There's a bunch, it's a bunch of weird stuff. You can look it up.
Wow. She's a drunky boy.
Oh.
I appreciate this. I hate.
I have my OLED screen. My OLED, by the way, I have a 62-inch, 64-inch OLED screen, the C8, when I bought it when it first came out, and it is thin. It's about a 1/4 inch thick, and every time you move it, you think that you're just going to snap that thing in two.
I hate thin TVs that are fat at the bottom. It's just a lie. It's stupid. Make it thick
I mean,
the whole way. Put better speakers in it.
It's not a lie at all. It's
Damn
just
straight.
very easy to break.
Love you, shit. Dude.
If we were hoping that a lot of the weight of the box was the stand or something,
I really hope that the stand isn't sold separately.
before you pull off this foam, there's one more bet. Whoa, what are you, buddy? You get a TV and some fun toys.
I'd actually agree with that. That was a pretty good assessment.
You can't
Also, Linus already knows, so that says something.
Use
But
that. It needs a flared base. It's very important. The factory floor space just to pack this thing is nonsense.
good job, Linus.
Which actually was one of our other theories. Maybe the volume that they can produce.
Yeah, with the
of this thing
anchors,
is so low,
you put it on with the anchors, and it just goes
the market
bloop.
outside of China with it.
That, and it's an unproven market.
That's true. Will people even buy something like this with all of the challenges that are associated with it?
Yeah, they have other people that do it for. I mean, Linus technically does have other people that are doing it for him, doesn't he?
First look. Oh, it's so big.
That's what she said.
By the way, I saw something on the back that I think you're gonna like. Check this out. Onkyo Ultra Bass.
Backfiring subwoofers.
What
let's
does this
go.
even mean?
They call it a 6.2.2 system. So two subs and 2 top firing speakers, I guess. You know, I think they're really stretching the term.
If you can afford this TV and you use your onboard speakers, I cut you.
I like this grid.
Wait, is this part of the TV?
By the
or
way,
is this
having
part of the
a home
alignment
entertainment
of the
system, a
TV? I
5.1
like it
surround
less than
sound
we
system
did
is probably
before.
something that everyone should invest in. They last a really long time too.
Oh. They're handles.
Whoa.
Genius. Oh wow, and it's got a thing through it so you can. One moment, please.
What, are these like furniture feet?
Adam, I can't think about that right now. I'm busy putting handles on my TV.
Oh, it has base. It says it has the base.
I don't realistically think we are getting this all the way on the wall today.
Oh,
I think that's part of the review.
I wasn't even loading it, planning on putting it on your wall. I didn't bring hardware. Or
Like, yeah.
I thought we would put it on the feet that I thought it came with.
Ah.
That I hope it still comes with. That I hope it's coming with.
Must be somewhere.
We got one piece of foam left to remove.
I
But
really don't
they're
think
extras.
that
They
one can
make
be-
Linus look good.
Guys, it occurs to me we haven't had a look at the I/O yet. Is this? Oh, hey, how you doing? HDMI port for scale. Oh my God. I was kind of expecting this. Remember I talked about this when we were talking about the video, and I was like, oh, we should do like HDMI port for scale. It looks like mini HDMI. I even knew it was going to happen, and it doesn't look like a proper HDMI port.
Technically, they're all 2.1, but also they all have different specs.
Oh, that's because they changed HDMI 2.1. If you have certain parts of the spec, everything's HDMI 2.1 now. So the ones that are high bandwidth are number 1 and 2 at 4K 144 and 4K 120, and then HDMI.
It's only 4K.
EARC, and HDMI 3 is.
So it's double the size of a normal TV, which is a 62-inch TV, right? Quadruple the size. I don't know, because it's measured diagonally, right? Let's say double. It's double the size of a 62-inch TV, but it's not an 8K TV. So that means your pixels per inch, your PPI has basically halved with using 4K. I wouldn't have expected this to be 4K at all. You'd expect it to be like 8, right? There's like 8 and like 16K TVs now. But it's 120 inches, but it's only 4K.
Like your, I don't know.
Does hertz matter much on a TV? If you use the interpolation feature, yes, but I'd only say up till like, assuming you don't do gaming, up till like maybe 120, where you can get some interpolation, which is the algorithm that smooths things out to make it look more fluid, which can, depending on the TV, can actually look really good. But some people don't like it. They want to watch their 24 FPS content, right? They want to watch your 24 hertz FPS content. It's also needed for things like 3D, which almost nothing uses anymore, but it's options.
Like you're Chromecasting to it? Well, you're in China, so you're
Xiaomi box.
Xiaomi box there. Okay.
I like how HDMI really looked at USB and said, yeah, that's a good way of naming stuff.
Is this a coax or an SDI?
They have an aerial.
Oh, an aerial.
Yeah, because I
Wow.
guess is there still broadcast television?
No way. No way.
Yes, there is, by the way. And yes, a lot of people actually still use it, especially if they live in the country. Or some people that just don't afford cable or don't want to buy cable. And it got better with HD, because I grew up, by the way, my mother's she didn't buy cable because she didn't believe in cable. But of course, we still watch TV, we just watch the local channels. But then the HD transition happened like in 2010. ish, and then basically every station turned into like 5 channels. Instead of having like 1 channel, it's now 5. So like you can have access to like, you know, like 40 channels just over the air, depending on where you live.
Wait, it has an AV jack.
Which is actually pretty good. And by the way, it also improved the quality too. Instead of it being an analog transmission, it's an HD transmission, which makes it less prone to noise. And you can get HD over the air, so digital HD over the air, which is pretty. One of those things. It's actually pretty good. Yeah. It's not even silly. I mean, you can just get one and have access to HD TV without paying money for it. It's pretty impressive.
A composite input into this thing.
Hell yeah. You better hope there's a good upscaler on this. Could you imagine 1080p at this size?
Even 4K at this size.
Yeah, it's actually, it's
Gears are turning. The gears are turning.
38 PPI.
I've got the wattage now. It's 1,000 watts, 950 watts.
So they have these little hooks that come out, so you can hang the
Actually,
TV
not
and
that
add
good
the weight
compared to like
on the TV, so then you can
even
hook
that's
onto
like up there with
and
like
you just
plasma
go like that.
TVs.
That's a
Right, but did they include feet?
no.
Okay.
This is a step up and step down transformer. Basically what it does is it takes whatever outlet you plug into and it will be able to output either 220 volts or 110 volts. So it's easy to convert between either side if you're plugging in something that's only sold across the world.
You know how many people have bought this TV?
By the way, most electronics will automatically do that like, variable. It'll go between 110, 240. I guess they wouldn't want to try to plug it in and see what happens, but you could plug it in and see what happens. It generally, from what my experience with blowing things up is you can plug something that's 240 into a 120. It just won't work well, or it'll have a lot of issues, and which you'll immediately know. But if you plug something 120 into 240, that's when sparks fly. So just as a primer right there, it usually goes one direction but not the opposite direction, just as an FYI. So you can plug basically anything 240 into a 120 and see what happens. Rule of thumb. So if sparks do fly, it's not my fault, but generally speaking, you can do that. It just doesn't function well. But you know, if you buy a 130-inch TV, you probably don't want to risk it. So yeah.
Like the Taobao official store?
Not that you should ever, by the way, if something doesn't work at a certain voltage, you shouldn't ever do it. But almost all electronics, not talking about motors or heaters, almost all electronics will work between 120 to 240 or even like 100 to like 260, somewhere around there. Like they're all just kind of made for everything because it's cheaper. But whether or not they wanted to try it on the TV, you know, a big TV that they just import and spend a bunch of time on, maybe not. But they could have.
One of two, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Like sold 2.
I can't believe they showed that.
It's us.
Dead pixels.
Wow, their splash screen looks like ass at this size. It seems novelty sized. It seems not real, you know?
Well, that's a real TV size. The one that's on the TV.
Yeah. So, you know, whatever. 22, 30. That's a 30-inch ass monitor.
So we have the tagline, "The Legend of the Giant Screen" at the top of 10,000 elephants, which Andy has translated.
By the way, this is what happens when you reach the top of tubing on YouTube, by the way. This is what you do with your life, is just you buy a 130-inch TV and then you get the guys together and bring it into your house.
Stealing Apple's branding, they're calling this an XDR display. Extreme Dynamic Range, which is not true.
Yeah, don't believe the specs.
Goes up to 10,000 nits.
Don't believe the specs.
Still HDR. Here's the biggest one that's tough to figure out. An A++ butterfly wing star screen.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the structure of the LED panel thing that they have.
Yeah, so when we go down here to the butterfly section, we discover that it's a VA panel.
Uh-oh.
Which is totally common for displays, especially a lot of
But I wish for gaming that it was not. 144 hertz. Interesting. I don't think I've seen a TV rated above 120 before. Oh yeah, that's right. When I was looking at the ports.
Yeah.
There's one port that I guess you could use a PC for the input and just manually configure. None of this explains.
Thank
why
God you'll never be like that. What does that mean, Smokey? Tell me what that means. Tell me what that means, huh? You don't think in another decade I'll have a couple hundred people watching me?
Well, okay, I added to your theory.
Maybe in another decade?
which is a technology that is owned by.
What do you mean? Where am I going to be in another decade?
Not.
But LG only has the patent for that in the EU and in North America. They don't have it in China.
Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure there are 240 hertz TVs that were announced. 240 hertz TV. 4K TVs with 240 hertz. Oh. Best Buy here says they do exist. And there is a bunch of them. Oh, that's 120. Lying to me, guys. Best Buy's lying to me. 5-inch, 240 hertz. True motion, 240 hertz. So this isn't the same thing as actually have 240 hertz input. This is interpolated. Here it's saying native. What is the native refresh rate? 240 hertz refresh rate. But that might be a disconnect here, so. 9 years ago. This is probably not 240 hertz. I'm just going to say that it's probably not 240 hertz. Let's see what Amazon says. Amazon. Game Accelerator. 240 hertz at 1080p. Doing interpolation, they're doing like what fucking Plasma was doing, where it says it's 600 hertz, which is basically just like it's perceived motion clarity. 120 hertz. Maybe there aren't any. Reddit. Or talking about the fact that it doesn't matter. Hertz don't matter, guys. You can only see 30 FPS anyways. People just questioning the legitimacy of the purchase, but no one actually talking about the question. Well, let's assume Linus is correct.
Took their micro lens array tech, which, from my understanding, boosts brightness and viewing angle. Because it's
on OnlyFans? Well, we know what Slane's hoping for, but
every pixel
I don't think many people are hoping for that.
So maybe it's that it's too close. They don't want to deal with a potential legal battle. So why even bother getting it certified to export from China?
Especially because, probably, of all the other things we talked about already.
The good news is MLA patent expires in 2025.
This is great. TV placement. Desktop?
Oh my god, you need the phone number?
Do I have to, like, WeChat log in?
Oh no!
Shut up. What?
It asks for a phone number.
There's tons of ways of getting functioning phone numbers.
Just wake up, Dad. It's like 5. It's 5:12 now.
We got it!
We got it! Thanks, Dad!
What is this?
It's pairing the pairing process for your remote.
Is this Google TV?
No, definitely not Google TV. There's no Google in China.
They de-Google it, but they can still use
Yeah.
the Android.
Yeah, there might be Android TV, but not Google. for sure.
Oh,
HDMI 1.
oh.
Wow.
I don't even know. Hold on. Is that in or not?
Yeah, wait, why is this not working?
Oh, it is working. I have it watching a 10-hour YouTube video of white.
Oh, what the Adam? This is totally not something we were going to test it properly.
That's actually
Also,
pretty
we should
good.
turn the light. We should turn the filming light
Yeah,
off.
yeah, let's lose the light. We probably got enough light in here anyway. Holy it's at 42%.
Turn it up to 100. There we go. Ah, the sun.
Oh, look at how soft the lighting is. This is 2400 lux.
That's insane. I can actually see the green, blue, and red subpixels, like easily to the naked eye.
That's not good, by the way.
But at the distance that you would be viewing a TV like this, no problem. In fact, yeah, why did I even say before that 4K is not enough? Because it's a function of screen size and also distance. By the time you're so far away from it, that should be fine. Are you kidding me? It wasn't in bright mode? This is so cool. You can automatically set your HDR mode. I have never seen that before. Not on a consumer TV. Sure, on a monitor for professional work. That is so cool. So you don't have to rely on it to detect it. Black box bouncing in white screen test.
Oh, dimming zones. They claim 20,000, but that doesn't really make sense from what we know about other TVs from other companies that are being released next year. Our guess is that they're taking the number of LEDs
Is that an artifact, or is that actually the way the TV looks?
per chip, and they're conflating that. So if you divide it by the 6 LEDs per chip,
That's some response time, guys.
it becomes like more like 4,000, which is in line with what we expect from most TV manufacturers.
With that said, there is some bloom around it, but this is a worst case scenario. In content, I actually don't know if this is going to be a problem. I feel like a kid.
Like, I do feel like a child at this point.
Yeah, I feel like I'm at a different scale.
Yeah.
Or like the first row of like a theater.
I am actually really impressed by the convincingness of the surround so far.
But, by the way, guys, the first thing you ever watch when you get a new TV is the Planet Earth series. We've talked about this before. Of everything you watch, you boot up the Planet Earth series with David Ackerman? What was the guy? Planet Earth series. David Attenborough. With David Attenborough. Planet Earth, guys. That's the first thing you do when you get a new TV. Nothing else, just Planet Earth. That's it.
Holy actual
Linus lost points for that. No Planet Earth. Because it has really stunning visuals.
It's Dolby Atmos, so let's see if that helps.
You're not really feeling the rumble there.
Nope. It looks like we won't be evaluating sound right now, but what we can do is put on something visually stunning,
Attenborough.
like using Kanto, and see how it looks.
What always blows my mind is here. Watch this.
Just look at the rainbow over there. And
Oh, Planet Earth.
Okay, that looks incredible.
I feel like the motion clarity isn't quite there compared to, like, I'm used to an OLED TV at this point. And also maybe it's just the scale makes it more noticeable.
I think so. We're sitting really close. Oh, that looks so good though! Wow! There is no question that this absolutely crushes the experience of any projector though.
Yeah.
You simply
Projectors are one of the things where you do have to have a really light-controlled room and generally pretty dark with a good screen. Otherwise, you're going to have problems. That being said, there are projectors that get around it, which is directly correlated with projector brightness is something you want. But also, laser projectors are also very bright and also something that gets around it, but they're also really expensive. I looked at a laser projector instead of my OLED TV, but I wanted to have it in a lit room, so I didn't go with a laser projector.
I mean, in HDR. You simply cannot have highlights like that out of a projector.
Laser projector still would have been cool.
Here it comes, here it comes.
Wow!
And DMCA from
It
Disney.
was 3 years ago.
And I'm going to get
I'd say,
DMCA'd
yeah,
from
it's
Disney
competitive.
through Linus's video.
But the way that OLEDs have come down, it's tough. That's tough.
If we don't think about it in the realm of TVs, think about it in the realm of projector replacement.
Well, then it's not that far off. That is considered to be the bang for the buck HDR projector.
It is a laser projector. And you can still do 3D content with laser projectors too. It's actually pretty cool. But once again, very definite, depends on the brightness. There's also some fake laser projectors.
It's like $6,000, right? That's green. That's another couple grand. At that point, do you spend another few grand? That's green. Bang for the buck HDR projector. It's like
He says $66,000. Why does it say 5,000 here?
$6,000. Right? That's green. That's another couple grand. At that point, do you spend another few grand and have a TV?
Yeah.
I'd honestly only do it if it had better pixels. Like 4K is not enough, to be perfectly honest. Even if it's one of those things where you don't see each individual pixel when you sit far enough back, it's at the point where also you probably should have an 8K screen for that price point.
It's like you can't really put that in your living room and watch it have your window on.
Not at all. That's another thing to factor in is I can install my own projector, but most people are going to have a professional come and install their projector. Yeah. And given that installation, which is also required here, is included in the price, well, hey, that's another, probably at least a few $100 if you want a professional to come in and do a really good job of it. From a more comfortable distance, you don't notice the motion clarity as much either. I'm sure there was a better way to do this. We're at 370 watts? What's going on right now?
The splash screen.
780.
That's the menu.
Wow, 800 watts.
At bright mode.
In SDR, we're getting around 450, and then in HDR, we're getting just shy of 800 watts from the wall, which is absolutely wild, even if you factor in that we have to convert from 120 volt to 220 or whatever it is. I think I have more questions about this thing than I had when we started, but I think I'm going to have to wait for the long-term impressions and review. Just like you're going to have to wait.
Oh, lasers also have the advantage of, well, you know, just having a little box, right, for the most part. Although they also have fans in them, and you have to replace bulbs. I don't know how laser projectors work as opposed to normal projectors, which have a bulb in them. Because I never bought a laser projector and I never had to deal with it.
Full swing, and it's not too late to pick up a last-minute gift for that special someone with Thora. It might not arrive in time for Christmas, even though they ship within 1 business day, but your gift will be so unique that you best watch out for any mistletoe that's still lingering around after the holidays. Check out their handcrafted rings made from unconventional materials like wood from whiskey barrels and World War II rifle stocks. Every ring comes with a free Thorum silicone activity band and an American walnut wood ring box. And they even make minimalistic automatic watches using some of the same unique materials like Hawaiian koa wood and
koa wood.
meteorite. That's the kind from space. Best of all, they ship to most areas worldwide, and all of their products are covered under their lifetime warranty. So check them out at thorum.com.
Guaranteed to give you cancer in 10 years.
To get 20% off. If you guys enjoyed this video, maybe go check out the one where we installed this projector in the theater room. I thought this was the end game.
Oh.
Little did I know.
It was till another projector comes out. Basically, projectors have a lot to do with brightness. There's a correlative relationship between brightness and projectors. So the better the projector, obviously, the brighter it is for the most part. Colors and contrast are obviously important, but if it's not bright enough to get washed out by any light source, sucks. So, good. Did YouTube get DMCA'd? Did I get my audio muted on YouTube? No, well, I mean, Smokey's there. No, looks fine. Linus did not decide to mute my audio, so that's good. Okay. I think we're going to move on to Overwatch here, guys. Merry Christmas, Rolex. Merry Christmas to you guys. Good. But yeah, I don't think I would buy a TV that big. So, like, TVs are one of these things where, while they do last a long time, you have to understand you're probably going to eventually replace it. And as such, you have to consider the possibility of what you're going to do with it when you do replace it, or the pain and suffering you're going to go through when you replace it. People that are buying 130-inch TVs generally don't have to worry about money or people installing it, as Linus had his brigade of jolly men there to take care of things. But something other people have to consider. In some ways, like, laser projectors are actually more convenient, but in other ways they're not. Like, if you can dim your room or make sure it's very dark in it, or I don't want to live in a cave. Like, I actually like having lights on constantly. So if you live in an area where you don't want your house to be dark all the time, you're going to have to use probably something other than a projector, even if you have a good screen. Lights just wash it out, so yeah. Okay. We're going to move on, guys. We're going to do some Overwatch here tonight, probably just playing some quick play, because I do have to go to bed earlier, but we're going to do a couple hours here, so yeah. Move on. Also, I think I need to restart my computer as well. Might as well do that right now. My other computer restarted and exploded my screen. Good time to change all my game categories, huh? Yep. All right. Let's see. Ooh, 11 ms ping. By the way, I usually get 11 ms ping, but it's not always. That. Go there. By the way, I actually know some people. Yeah, it's kind of depressing, guys, but I actually know some. Like, I know some women that have actually made good money on OnlyFans. Yeah, like they could have never done that. I'm not talking like reading on the news either. Just like they could have never made that in their lifetime ever, just normally, and like literally just got to show some boobas. Sometimes say goodnight, a personal goodnight message, and literally making 6 figures, and that's pretty crazy. All the more power to them. If people are willing to pay the money for, I'd do that if people pay money for that, but you know. Did I do the dues? I think I did everything. I did generally dues. Yes. Okay. Turn on my eye scorch mode, also known as ULMB2. Oh. Is it? I mean, I think prostitution should be legal too. Are men that use prostitutes pathetic? Would you rather just go on Tinder under false pretenses and start a relationship you have no intention of actually going anywhere just to get in someone's pants? Yeah, it seems pathetic till you actually think about what you're doing instead. Why did my game not start? Why is Microsoft Search? Well, oh, Steam's also using. What is going on here? Fuck. Why is Microsoft Windows Search doing stuff? And it looks like it's triggered by Steam. What the fuck is going on in my system? Oh, that's not good. I think I need to do a clean install on a separate hard drive and just see what happens if I do that. Here. Let me expedite this for you, whatever the fuck is going on here. Anyone paying for sex is pathetic. What if you're getting paid for sex? Alright, let's try again. Form of slavery. Well, work is slavery. What? It's just another job. Assuming someone actually gets to consensually choose to do it. Ah, booba job. Good job, Mercy. You know what she got for Christmas? Oh, oldest profession. One of the oldest professions is prostitution. Okay, I'm gonna wash my coffee cup out, guys. Grab a soda, and I guess grab a water, and then we'll play some Gamaz here. 1 second. Didn't Slane just say I'd be on OnlyFans? What? You're back. Alrighty, guys. Oh, I gotta throw my laundry in the dryer, too. Fuck. Alrighty, kids. No one chooses to do it. No, there's definitely people that choose to do it. It's not always doom and gloom. Regardless of what feminists might say. People that are on, for instance, OnlyFans that are enjoying what they're doing. You think Amaranth is hates her life right now? Obviously, there's individuals that have bad lives where they have to resort to things like prostitution. Sure. But it's not, so you have to compare it to the opposite too, which is there's a lot of people that can't do it. There's usually options available beyond it. Like guys, for instance, can't be prostitutes for the most part. Attractive. There's also an age, there's a age limit, I would say, to something like that too, where people just don't find you as attractive as you could be simply because you're old now. So it's like age limited. Well, I mean, how many? Yeah, of course, there's people that would like, you know, kind of dislike their jobs, but they put up with it because it pays really good money. Sure, I mean that's a statement old as time itself, right? Do something you don't necessarily like as much as something you might have liked, simply because it pays better. Fully capitalism. Good job.
Forgot your parachute?
And sometimes you do stuff where maybe you could get paid money, but you don't, like me, when I'm streaming. Being a prostitute for free, guys. I do like streaming though, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Avery? What? I mean, that's the age-old argument is capitalism slavery, right? Where you're working, doing something you don't want to. That's like a college argument. We all do it. Pays the bills. Hopefully you can find something where you can do it, and it's a happy compromise between doing something you get paid for or paid enough, and something you enjoy doing. Wage slave, I mean, just another term for the same thing. Yeah. Do I? Do I enjoy streaming? You sure I'm not just here for the money, Smokey? How can you tell? How can you tell, Smokey? Missed. Point color. Kind ma'am. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's ma'ams that have mustaches now too, so facial hair. Glad you're being politically correct.
Strike from above.
Oh. Let me give you guys the eye candy.
No nonsense. We do this clean. Copy happy?
Oh, there's the eye candy for you guys. Boop! I know, got you guys good. Winky face.
Pre-flight checklist complete. Running clean and hot.
I need 2 or 4 volunteers for some kinetic biolite experiment.
You mean a chin strap? Got him. Wearing well. Are you guys related to each other? No way. No way. Hold each other's hands while you're here?
You weren't watching the skies.
I like playing with Magas though, because people have to pay attention to them. If they don't, they die. Instead of paying attention to me. I know what happened to Maga. There he is. Uh-huh. Get fucked, bitch! Uh-huh. Yeah, she just had to give it to me good, guys. Remember we were just mentioning Maga? You have to pay attention to Maga, and if you don't, you get fucked? Yeah. Oh, there's multiple guys trying to shoot me now. Good for them. And she got shot around the corner. I already did. What are you talking about? I asked if you guys were here together holding hands.
Shake it off.
Thanks a lot.
Watch here. Why have we stopped?
Enemy over here.
Wow, she threw red on my face around the corner. Good. I woke up Bob. He's almost dead though. I do like the life. Got myself some healing juice. Almost. Love it. Thank you. What a nice guy. So many compliments. Dangle tech. Our Maga's in there. That's not good. And they have a Mercy.
Making another approach. On the move.
Very accurate dash. Palm tree techer. Get the aimbot to unlock. Oh yeah. Good, good, good. Very accurate. Ash, that is.
The skies await.
Oh my god, now you're being crass. Do I have to ban you? That would be unoptimal. Good, good, good.
Coming off the bench.
Could do better, guys. We had something going on with my accuracy yesterday.
Enemy getting up.
Shooting it through the palms. Don't worry about it. Okay. Body shot by the Ash again. There's a headshot.
Let's show him some air power. I am power.
That wasn't where I wanted to hit it. Okay. And 2-tap. You got something going on here.
Shake it off. What's that?
Feels an awful lot like those charges towards spawn are meant specifically for me.
Thanks for the assist.
And headshot. Instant dead.
She's gonna.
I mean,
Enemy getting up. 60 seconds.
just meant for me. Thought he's further inside though.
All systems nominal.
We're gonna take a look at the Ash at the end of this. Good. Good, good, good.
I will not waste this opportunity.
No. Yeah? Someone's very accurate now, too. Good for him. I like being 2 and 3 tapped constantly. Very good.
Repositioning. Increasing altitude.
Alright. Oh, we're gonna kite him out. Like that. Uh-huh. Yeah. Got him.
But we got it done.
Got him off. Die, though. Got him. Game-ending boop right there, guys. Good for us. Hey. Did you see that boop? You see the bob going to the point? You see the boop where I pushed him off the point, and then he went to somewhere else, and we could push the point in? And the mercy boot. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're only 14? Oh, well, you can't be in my chat then. Especially saying lewd stuff like that. Here, let me help you out, bro. Now, bye. Bye. Have a good day. They're fucking weird. Especially pretending you're 14 is even weirder. So let's take a peek here, guys, at our Ashe and the... Oh, no, the later... Also, we need to thank our Mercy. Yep. How's the Kiriko? Stuff. What do you want, colorblind? Am I supposed to ban you too? I know you guys are here together. You weren't saying anything offensive, so... Like, is your friend, like, making fun of you right now? Because you didn't get banned? Is that what's happening? Here, let me help you out. There you go. Uh-huh. I didn't ban him, by the way. Let's... Oh, I wasn't going to ban you. Although... spamming the same thing over and over again definitely seems as though you're trying to be obnoxious, but, you know, all different types. Free aim. Oh, yeah. That's where I got shot around the corner. Bridge misses. Trying to shoot the guy through the cart. Free aim again. Straight up tracking people behind walls. This guy's cheating. This guy? Let's check just to make sure. Okay, let's take a look at McCree. McCree, I think, was banking accuracy, which is why we saw him. He's doing pretty poorly, and then all of a sudden he's turning to 2 and 3 tap constantly. We'll take a peek, though. How's my day? It's going pretty good. Thank you very much. Start a happy Christmas, by the way, guys. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a me thing. I don't think it's my channel. They probably have disposable accounts, and them on their holidays is just going around to kick channels and just kind of fucking with people, and then they giggle to themselves. I can imagine they're just like sitting there giving each other hand jobs while this is going on or something. You see where I am, guys. There is an exposed Lifeweaver right here that he can see, that he's not looking at. Now, what we're looking at here is me running behind cover right now. Right there, as his crosshair is basically following me. And he already saw the Lifeweaver. So, what is going on here, guys? There is clearly a Lifeweaver right in front of this guy. Right in front of this guy, guys. Right here. You can see him. He doesn't even try to shoot at him. Then I'm coming around, right vertically aligned with my position. I'm coming around the corner here. And he just keeps following me. And, oh. There I am, guys. Kind of weird. Let's keep watching. Kayla Reynolds. Oh, my God. Like, Saran Wrap? Come here, Cuphead. And just coming to a lot of towns. Uh-huh. Did I just say something with my words and I didn't mean to? I think so. So this is where he's still missing a shitload of shots.
Don't mind if I do.
So there's a Maga there that he could shoot. Notice where I am again. Notice where his crosshair is going. He can't see me. He can't see my health bar because he hasn't shot me yet. Therefore, I'm not exposed. You can see people's health bars once you do damage to them or someone points them out. Look where his crosshair is going, guys. You notice how it's still going. Not the Hanzo, which you just saw. Not the Maga, which you just saw. And the Maga that's just sitting here shooting his teammates. It's going right here. What do you think is right here, guys? On his screen, what do you think he's seeing? Nothing, right? Because there's no wall hacks. He can't see me, right? What is he aiming at right here? It's almost like something's about to appear right in front of his crosshair. No, no, no. Oh, oh, oh. Now he's ready for it. Not reacting to the Maga once again. Non-reacting to the Hanzo. Oh. Oh, yeah, slow reaction. You have to keep trying there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just shoot in the air. Oh, now he's notices the Maga. Okay. How's my day going? Pretty good. Now he's going to shoot the Maga. Alrighty. Good for him. Still missing a decent chunk of shots. This is pretty normal accuracy. Maybe like flat accuracy. He knows that Anna's back there. Did he see her? Might have saw her and I didn't notice. No. No, he cannot see her. He saw the health bars, but he can't see her because, once again, she's not exposed. He is clearly, this guy's 100% cheating. At least with the wall hack, and I'm pretty sure he banked accuracy, i.e. drove down his accuracy at the first part of the match and then 2 and 3 tap later on in the match. He's clearly cheating. He's clearly fucking cheating. This is stuff, by the way, that's very difficult to suss out when you're playing the finals. But in Overwatch, you have a lot of tools available to you to figure this out. So, yeah. Pretty straightforward. Hey, look, guys, there's an Anna. He can't see the name tag. He can't see health bars because he hasn't shot her. No one pointed her out with the ping. He knows the Anna's exactly. He's looking right at the Anna through the wall. Good for him. Oh, what was this guy anyways? A GM? Yes, it's a GM. Let's see origin story. Let's say season 4. I'm going to go season 4 origin story. Oh, maybe not. Season 2. Oh my god! Good job, Vicky. Top 500. Oh my Jesus. Oh, jeez. Oh, good job, Vicky. Good job. All right, you know. Next game. 2. Oh, 2 for 1. Usually the way it goes, guys. Overwatch used to be probably in GM you'd see like 1 cheater every other match, maybe in Overwatch 1. It's like 5 years ago. Every other match you probably see a cheater, and now it's about 1 to 3 cheaters per match. And it depends on what you're doing. Next game. Makes it a lot easier. You can use a lot more confidence when you have like a demo and you can watch people in slow motion and with replay functionality, and then you get kill cams too. Good. Well, Merry Christmas, guys. Am I reading chat? I always read chat. Why are you asking me if I literally responded to you when you said something with my words. I used my words to respond to your chat multiple times. Kayla.
This looks like a team that gets into trouble.
With my words. How many times do I need to say your name? Kayla, 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 Kayla. Are you listening, Kayla? Kayla. Kayla, do you have sound on, Kayla? Kayla. 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 I don't think she's listening, guys. Do you listen to audio, Kayla, on streams?
Watch your flanks. They might try something.
Or are you going to say that and then post something really crass and then leave immediately after I ban you? Never seen that before in my 10 years of streaming. Uh-oh. Pet names now, too. Zarya? Pasta salad. Got one. Correct. Monster Doomfist. Back up. Oh. Bitch! No one focus you. Got her. Do it. Oh, my E's not up! No! Revenge kill? No. Trying to push it back. Yeah, I didn't make it around the side of the building. I thought I went in the crack, guys. I didn't make it in the crack.
Making another approach. Greetings.
What's going on here? Are we done? Are we just gonna BM and spawn? Kind of sighted himself.
All systems nominal. Up and away.
Hello.
No. Hello. Dispersing.
Going with the tank. Alright. Got her.
Airspace is closed.
Oh, the Doomfist pushed her away. Didn't actually push the other guy away.
I don't want to talk about it. Hello. Greetings. Taking to the air.
Ah, yes. Uh-huh. And 2-tap. Because you had to get me good. You didn't get a kill on me yet. Ah! Actually, it was 3-tap. I think Ash shot me.
They outnumber us. Keep it tight.
Cool.
Increasing altitude. Repulsion.
Knows which missile is a concussion and which isn't. Interesting. Push. Yeah. Well, that was fun. We had a team that did things for a little bit. Apparently, we lost our Mercy for some reason. Game. All right, that was a something. Can't even pick out whether or not people are cheating in that match, although the Ashe was extremely accurate.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
You?
Monstering you.
This is very common, by the way. You'll see GM players, not GM, top 500 players that like will start shooting people through walls, like exactly shooting people through walls because they know where they are and they just pre-fire even before they come around corners. Right here, by the way. Guy's looking directly at the Widow through the fucking minecart. Extremely shaky aim. Okay. I guess that's actually worth watching. Good. Yeah, we lost our Mercy, although, like, I don't need a heal bot. It's nice to have one, especially when we're the one actually doing anything on the team, but, you know. Back to what this guy's doing. Very stuttery aim. He's just watching through walls right now. He's watching me through the wall. Very stuttery, jittery aim. Flicks away. For flicks. I got stuck on the wall. Like someone that plays way too high sensitivity and can't control it. Look, he's not even watching the corners. He's just sitting on the bastion. Oh. Fortunately, the match is really respond to me behind the wall and what I'm doing. He knows I'm not over here anymore. So I can see the crosshair start to come over here before I actually come out. It's not exactly on my position though, but he's also responding to me over here. Not as straightforward. Just watching the walls again. There's something there of interest to him behind the wall. Shots. By me, that is. Fredge misses. Slow reaction time.
How's it going? I get the idea. Brace yourself.
Game. There. Down to meet me as I come up. His aim's starting to go down. It's not right here on the side. Towards me as I come up. Possibly snapping to players behind walls. You snap to. But this can be RNG related. Clearly, there's a Baptiste bouncing in the air right now, but for some reason he's focused on this wall. Despite the fact that he can't see anything behind this wall, and there's a Baptiste bouncing right here, he is looking right here. And ADS'd on it. Missing now.
My fuse is lit.
A lot of shots on. One thing I've noticed, guys, and I've talked about this before, is for some strange reason, when people are cheating, they'll toggle off in like the last 30 seconds prior to the match switching. I think it has something to do with when the anti-cheat scans your computer. The last 30 seconds, you'll see people, not everyone, but you'll see a lot of people that become a lot less accurate in the last 30 seconds of the match. Obviously, the game's ending, but he's definitely trying to kill me too, right? At the same time, and also the first minute or so of the match. Free aim on the bat. Stacked. I was hitting like nothing. Okay. Well, I actually didn't expect to report anyone, but... Okay. Okay. Next game. I'm not going to watch the McCree because honestly I don't fucking care. And it wasn't a long enough game. The only reason we stopped there was because we saw something fishy. I was in queue already. Saw something fishy. And lo and behold, another one. Good.
Strike from above. Up and away. When I'm hitting my shots, you can't touch me. I'm on top of the world. Messy, but we got it done.
Pretty good.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Ah! Cheating Widow on a watchtower. I can't wait on the water tower, guys. Oh my god, it's the best version of Junkertown. Is when you get the Widow on the watchtower that just kills everyone. The water tower. Oh, we're on defense, so we aren't going to get that.
Strike from above.
Mm-hmm. Good, good, good.
There is always room for improvement.
I've got a good feeling. This could be our best mission yet.
Hello. Island. If you ever need help, just fly to me, Angela.
Ah, my hero. You're like a knight in flying armor.
That's what I'm going for. Thanks. Thanks for the assist. Up and away.
Aim before instant death to Widow.
Attackers incoming. Stop the pain.
Missed. Get in time, guys. Good. Pretty good.
Okay, my head's in the game.
Let's put a stop to that.
Repositioning.
Yeah, I mean, there was that one guy on... there was that one guy on Tarkov. I don't know if you watched it with me. There was that one guy on Tarkov that would show it, and it was actually pretty cool. It's very useful for people that are actually trying to figure out what cheating behavior looks like. You know, like, I can explain it all I want. Yeah. I mean, sure. Guy does not fucking miss at all. Bone mesh. Huh? Refires relock. It would be very useful. Even if the developers did that, would be very useful.
Next time, all systems nominal.
Good, good, good. But yeah, that would be pretty good. I mean, there's all different... The best way of actually, like, if you're looking to figure out how people are cheating is just Google the cheat for the game. Look for it. The cheat developers are usually pretty straightforward on how they're advertising their cheats and what they do. And they have videos, while not educational, or marketing material for the videos. Oh, he's way in there. Dude. Alright, buddy. Yeah, he was in too deep.
Over here.
Extremely accurate. Charged laser gun. Soldier should be back soon. You gotta be fucking kidding. He ran away. Why the fuck would he run away? Like, he was running in, running in. And our Maga is playing Tracer right now. What the fuck? Normally when you have a Maga, guys, like, it's nice, like I mentioned before, because this takes pressure off of you. But when your Maga is, like, playing like Tracer, like he actually has to do damage. And take damage, right? As a tank. Doing? Hiding. Try to take advantage of the fact there's one. Pushed when I turned my back. Good. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if that was actually a thing. Nice. Tracer go. I mean, what? Okay. I mean, he went in there. He went in. He went in there. Lucio wants to come over and say hi. Not against that. Got her. Good. Desync where you jump. Yeah, I mean, I got DMCA'd by Embark for having "what is your favorite cheat" in my title. I didn't show people how to cheat. We didn't even look at cheats. I didn't run cheats, and I got copyright struck. Not line of sighted. Oh, mercy.
Shake it off.
Keep an eye out.
This is the poo-poo tree. They kill poo-poo tree? I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna kill poo-poo tree. Waste of time. Yeah, we had a something tank. We had a something tank. Pretty sure Soldier's cheating. Yeah, like other people noticed it too. I mean, I'm not gonna dogpile too hard, but yeah, like when he is like goes around the back of the enemy team and he's sitting like up in the back corner, like shooting at them, hoping they're just gonna like try and get to him or something. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I have no idea. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Like, even developers themselves could actually put out, like, education. They don't, like, the thing is, like, they don't want people to know people are cheating at the games. We've talked about this before. Like, you can't sell the anti-cheat DLC. And that's the sad truth. There's, like, no monetary motivation for developers to help you find cheaters. The developers themselves have no motivation to actually help you see what a cheater looks like and help you find them so you can report them. They just say, oh, make sure you report people, right, teehee? You know, like one of those things. But then they don't actually give you any information or the means or the tools. Well, they give you the tools. Depending on the game, they give you the tools to do so. But, like, they don't actually tell you what to look for or help you see what you're supposed to look for. Basically, the stuff that I do on my screen when I'm talking about stuff, when we go over replays, when we look at stuff, I generally point out every single aspect, relatively every single aspect that I'm looking at. People that I report without looking at the demo, I'm confident enough where I don't need to watch the demo of it. Like the Ash 2 games before, I thought was just kind of weird, and then we watched the demo of her, and then we ended up leaving the queue so we could watch the full demo of her. And she was clearly using a wall hack. Let alone an aimbot. Very shaky aim too.
Mind the gap.
Devs are overworked and underpaid. Depends on the game. Not everyone's an indie developer. Definitely depends on the developer, and you can waste a shitload of money on anti-cheat. I don't think, like, public service announcement videos wouldn't be that horrible. They're like, hey, this is what it looks like. This is what you want to look for. Look for this kind of behavior. Once again, this doesn't always mean that they're cheating, but it's something where we want you to let us know. You know, like one of those things? Be very helpful. No one does it.
Strike from above. Forget regulation. After this mission, I'm
By the way, it's going to be 55 in Wisconsin on Christmas Day. Yeah. That's kind of depressing. Don't worry, climate change does not exist, global warming does not exist. It's all a hoax by those people trying to sell lithium-ion batteries, so.
Thanks for the assist. 5, 4, yes. 3, taking off. 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the pain. Work as a team, everyone. Dispersing.
No, you do. I got him. And then we got mid-aired by Junkrat. Indie devs are the ones that aren't overworked. You mean that they are overworked?
Taking to the air. Hello.
One went out, guys.
Let's show him some air power. The payload has reached the
Okay. Like, what is going on here? We just...
over here.
And they say chivalry is dead.
We need to stop them. On the move.
No, there's something match, guys. Got something going on here. Matchmaker is overworked and underpaid. Doesn't know what to do with the matches tonight. There's too many people playing. We just got one tap by the Junkrat again. Very shaky aim.
Always more to learn.
Hello there.
Up and away.
Might as well kite people around and maybe give opportunities to our teammates, so try not getting hit working on it.
All systems nominal.
Fuck is this game, guys?
I am empowered. Increasing altitude.
We just not have a tank? Fuck off, dude.
But we got it done.
Heroes never die.
We're gonna get ulted by the Junkrat. There is... We have a Doomfister somewhere. Alright. Uh-huh. The moment we don't look at, the Junkrat comes out and immediately just one-taps me.
Okay, my head's in the game.
Still missing a healer for some reason. Huh? Let's check to see if this is a pre-made. Why don't we have a player yet?
The skies await.
It's oh, we don't know. Fuck off. We invited him to a group, didn't we? What's going on here? Go change the order of players when I invited people.
Up and away.
What's going on here? Uh-huh. We're gonna take a look at the Junkrat at the end here too. Yeah, he's trying to one-tap me too. By the way, this is the kind of shit that I hate, purely because this turns into just Fuckerville. Like, why is there Echo sitting on the point right now instead of letting it end?
Clearly, biology's covered.
This is the fucking weird shit.
Help me.
Okay, we're just gonna leave. We aren't gonna just fucking sit here. Why do I have to wait before leaving? What is that? What the fuck are you talking about, Blizzard? Fuck off. Oh, it doesn't even give us a replay. Okay, well there's that. Next game. I'm gonna go take a piss just to make sure we don't get the same queue. I'll be right back, guys. Take a look at the replay for the Junkrat here, and hopefully the game will end by the time I get back. Be right back. Friendly matches, guys, are fucking stupid. If you want to go do that shit, there's plenty of chill servers you can go to where there literally is rules where you can't shoot people. Don't fucking do that shit in quick play. It turns into this weird shit where you're the only one that's trying, and then you get focused for doing so. And you're the bad person for actually trying at a game. It can fuck off. The weird-ass Junkrat, my aim also kind of feels off, which isn't helping things either. Not getting the game still running. Give my computer a restart, I think. something. For some reason, the giant long stutter happens in my launch screen instead of like a minute after the game launches. Why? 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 Why?
Strike from above.
Eh.
Up and away. Double taken down.
Nowhere close to where I am.
Notched another. Double positioning underway. Scatter.
Why?
Prepare to attack. Select your hero. Strike from above.
Let's chop them into currywurst.
Take care of each other out there.
Yes. Up and away.
Boosting your damage.
I will not waste. There is always room for improvement.
I'll be your angel.
Wait till you see me on my bike.
Or Martian.
Attack.
Merry Christmas to you too.
I knew I could help. Aerial positioning underway. Thanks for the assist.
I don't have time to start pressuring the tank. I do that, and then I die.
I will not let you fall.
I'm not done yet. Open fire. I am securing the point. I have the power.
Capturing the point.
Up and away. Just getting started. I'm on top of the world. It's go time.
Yeah.
Aerial
Got mercied.
underway. Blast it. Aim captured. Escort the
God. One last missile? I didn't think I was going to kill the McCree. Fall back. One missile on the lower left corner actually hit the McCree and finished him off.
I'm on my game now.
For the Crusaders!
Okay.
Excellent teamwork.
I can't hit direct worth of shit right now.
You don't have to thank me.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck's going on here? Almost. Hope your Christmas goes well, though. Start of the evening. That's very sticky. Start of the evening, guys. Start of Christmas Day.
Shove them in a locker.
Start of the morning, not start of the evening. Start of my evening.
My duty is being done.
Establishing aerial position.
Be the hunter, be the bait. Sure.
We're on
Or
our
both
way.
at the same time. Be the bait that turns into the hunter. Sadly, sometimes the hunter that turns into the bait. Huh?
Thanks for the assist.
Too fast. Oh, no line of sight. Oh,
The skies await.
get res. You did. I don't know what's going on here, by the way, guys. Something feels really janky with my setup. Like my FPS. The other night it was that way too, but I restarted my computer and it fixed it. Now it's back again. I don't know why. Missed.
For the Crusaders!
Guide you. It's go time. Issuing an alert.
I know there's a tank there. I can't fucking aim. We're shit. Like my spam's fine, but like fast-paced aiming in close quarters just does not have. It feels like there's a bunch of delay.
Up and away. Thanks for the assist.
All movements are lost too, like when I'm aiming. What? Huh. Well, that's a thing. I have no jets. Okay, we're fine. I don't even know how it released me because it's still going. Get him? Yes, we did. With a boop. Huh? Jesus Christ. Not feel right. We even had a heal bot too. What is going on here, guys? There's me.
The ultimate shutdown. Justice reigns from above.
Yep. Let's see. could try something. We could do a something. Let me see. It's fine though. I mean, that's relatively speaking. Like, it looks fine, but like when I was chasing that soldier, for instance, like I couldn't actually just like flick my mouse to actually get in front of him. Like I couldn't actually land flicks directly. My flicking is completely off right now. I think I might need to restart OBS, but it should be fine. It just means I'm going to show the disconnect screen for like a half a second. Well, like maybe a minute and a half, maybe a minute. Okay. I'm going to restart my stream real quick here, guys. Yeah, we're going to restart my stream. It should be fine, you guys. It should just come back here in like maybe a minute. Alright, guys. I will be right back.